Should you shift your game? This is the Wilson Shift 300 grams. How does it play? Let's have a look. What is going on, guys, and welcome to another video. I was so curious about trying out this shift. I hope you guys like it. So first off, the shift, in the construction of the racket, the graphite fibers have been engineered to help the racket bend in ways to accommodate vertical mechanic of the modern game. Also, this shift has been designed to be torsionally stiff, which basically result in more stability and power when you're actually hitting through the court, and laterally flexible when it comes of hitting shots with a lot of spin. So basically it bends both ways. Cosmetic wise, personally, I love everything about it. If it was up to me, I wouldn't change much. Wilson already mentioned that they were going to release an original version later on this year with new colors supposedly, and you can also give your personal review by scanning the QR code, which is located on the top of the grip, to share your personal experience. But again, for me, I like it just the way it is. Spec wise, it has a lot of characteristics that a modern player racket would be interested in. As you look at this picture here, the only thing that might scare people away might be the stiffness rating, which is at 68.
This slice is really good. You can really feel the balls gripping. Maybe it's possibly it's the extra string in it, the 1620.
The more I was hitting with it, the more that it felt soft and comfortable on pretty much any shot that I was hitting with it, even the shot that were off center. It is very maneuverable, very whippy as well, and quite easy to generate topspin. Some say it has the feel of a Clash, but for me, with that playtest, this has way more control than the Clash. Not quite the plow through of a blade, let's say, because the blades usually got more weight in the head of the racket, but decent plow through. This shift, as you can see here, it is a more of a headlight racket. And if you guys were wondering, for this playtest, I actually strung it with Ad Hoc Touch at 57 pounds, and I did had some weight at the hoop. Basically, I always do that with my racket because I feel that it increases the sweet spot higher on the string bed. Therefore, on off center shot, I can still get away with it. And by the way, guys, just a quick observation. Just wanted to mention that if you wanted to decide to actually try this racket, make sure to try it with your string of choice, just to eliminate as many variables as possible.
You can definitely feel flexing the racket this way. Tons of topspin. If you have enough hand speed, incredible. So let's keep going.
At the net, this is where the magic happened for me. This is probably the best racket for volleys I have tried in a long time. I was actually skeptic about this at the net just for the fact that you can clearly feel that it in your hands, that it is a whippy racket with not too much weight in the head. But I was in for a big surprise. I love everything at the net with this racket, whether it would be punching volleys, redirecting them, or incoming fast shot. It was just a charm hitting with it. The fact that it has a high stiffness of 68, like I previously mentioned, played a big role on the sensation I had at the net. Usually a stiff racket for me goes good at the net, just because the ball usually leaves the string quicker, so therefore more control on shots, and for this racket, it was no exception. On overheads, it went good, but not great. I felt like I needed a little bit more weight coming down on the ball to really put away smashes with ease. Like I said, it goes good, but let's just say that I've tried rackets that were performing better in that area. Maybe if I would have used it more, it might change my opinion. On serve, it was another department where it shined for me. I felt like I could connect the racket at the right place more often than not. Because it is whippy and stiff, I could really go at it while swinging the racket, as I didn't feel that it wobbled at all while trying to hit like a flat serve, for instance. On second serve, I felt like I could generate so much head speed, so when it came time of hitting like a kick serve, it went great. Good direction as well, and quite easy to hit target too. If I was picky, the only modification I would do would be to change a little bit the balance point of this racket by adding a little bit more weight in the head, and I think this racket would be so dangerous. So there you have it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope it was helpful to you, and if it did, feel free to give me a like. It helps the channel to grow. Also, if you guys got any questions or comments, make sure to leave them in the comment section. It will be my pleasure answering them. If this racket and all the gear that I've used in this video seem interesting to you, feel free to visit my store. I will link it down below. Till next time, and remember guys, you got this.